Hello, welcome back to yet another reading. Today we're looking into Croatia and Marko Bošnjak's Poison. Okay, let's put me on there for now. We're beginning with I think this is the first one. Dragon Wisdom on the left. Okay, as you can see, this is like yin yang, light and dark. So the word on the card is losing or loss. To lose. And when I read the description, it said, you are the light. You're the light worker, and you're fighting the dark. And you're working for the light, and light is love. So this is representing Marko, I guess, or at least his song. Even if it is dark pop, it's still a positive thing. If I remember correctly. I hope I don't have to read again. So then we have Oracle of the Universe on the right, and it is, I don't know what that is. Okay, I don't know. It's the last card of the deck, number 44. Like a bright star. Canopus? I don't know. And you would need to Google, but I didn't do it. And I don't remember what it was about, but let me quickly read. Accept advice. Accept help because you accept help when you need it because you don't know everything. You can't possibly know everything. Get the experts on the stuff that you don't know. And trust your intuition. You shall search and you will find. If you shall search, you will find. Okay, let's continue with the Tarot of the Divine. We got Knight of Cups in reverse. Have the Hermit upright. And we gotta do some reading. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse. Halibu, the Hunter, Mongolia. The Knight of Cups is a messenger. Halibu is kind and gentle while also willing to take a stand for what he believes in. Halibu provides for his village, and after befriending a dragon, he willingly sacrifices himself to save everyone he loves. Oh my god. It is reversed. Heartbreak, infidelity, lack of diplomacy, moodiness, and pettiness. Yikes. Moving on to the Hermit. Druid and White Stag, Irish. The Hermit represents solitude and leaving responsibilities behind to focus inward. In the Celtic myth, the elusive White Stag encourages people to drop everything and pursue spirituality. Introspection, withdrawal, prudence, insight, and meditation. What is this hermit image? Remind me of Harry Potter when he sees the deer, and then he thinks that's his father. But in reality, it's not. But if somebody doesn't know, I will not spoil. Okay, then we got a Jack of Diamonds, also known as Bob Dylan. And we got a dog. Cute little dog. It's a German Shepherd, right? Something along those lines. Okay, I guess I need to look at the meaning of it's like the messenger. I had this today. Or it was probably 2 days ago. So Jack is the future and the messenger. The future and the messenger, and the diamonds is coins, materialism, earth, wealth, and physicality. And cups is spirituality, water, emotions, feelings. Knight means also the messenger, so we get a double messenger. Double messenger. Okay, we have a lot of light here. So there's interesting, like, duality going on here. I even noticed like 3 things that kind of go through all the cards. So we have a light, and we have a light, and this is pretty like bright here in the middle. And then another thing this thing has in common, that these 2 things are also very similar to each other, like white on all black. And then we have, I forgot, but there was more stuff. Oh, okay. Then we have quadrupedal animals. Is this and this? I don't know if the dragon counts. Let's just not count it. The dog is also 1. Then we have flight. We have a dragon here flying, and we have an eagle here flying, and this stag here is also mid-air. So we have a lot of flight, airborne, but not too far from the ground. Kind of like a flying squirrel. Not really flying, but like kind of airborne situation. Fascinating. Like, what is this all about? So let's run it back. We have loss. I kind of see it as a loss of light, maybe, that if you focus too much on the dark things, that you forget that you are also a light worker, a light creature, that your destiny is to love, right? Your destiny is to be light. It's like what is innate to human beings. But we decide to do different things and go different paths, and decide also to live different lives that are not all like honest, because we like to learn, we like different experiences. But yeah, there's definitely light in a lot of like darkness. I don't know if this is like sort of depression, or like some spiraling, some being lost. Oh, some water. Water is emotion, feelings. Messenger. What's up with the messenger? That would have to appear twice. Okay, let's just look at the dog. I didn't mention anything. Like, the dog represents loyalty. I don't know, technically also like dog is not free. It's kind of stuck with their owner. Compared to literally most of the animals. But a dog's fine with that. It's completely fine with that. Also, this card is telling me that it's about the inner, like, you need to leave space for your inner child. Like, the dogs are just so like joyful and happy and just crazy jumping. They don't care that they're bursting with emotion when they see you come back home, and they're like sometimes even peeing themselves. Like, I've seen so many things. They're just so like themselves. Like, they don't, how's it called, inequivocally, something like that. Like, they are just unapologetically themselves. Okay, I'm gonna read this as there is a possibility to fly, as in there's this option of like being light and going up, but that's kind of the possibility, the potential. But we were stuck on the ground. Like being grounded is not bad, but being stuck when you're supposed to fly, that's not great. Or it just is what it is, and we move, right? The messenger. Deliver a message. Is he trying to deliver a message with the song? I mean, obviously everybody's trying, but like, is there like some specific message that we're trying to get here? Message about emotion, maybe? Cups is emotion. Emotions and feelings. Message about wealth. This one maybe. Bob Dylan card. Message about the lost card. I think is talking about losing like the light. You are the light, but you are losing, and you're like, oh, but I want to be the dragon. You forget that you're the unicorn, and you go like, but I want to be the dragon. But the dragon in this case is the darkness. However, also I think it says that you are the dragon rider, which is that's like a powerful thing to be. There's also like a dragon rider deck, but I don't want to have more dragon decks. I think there's enough. I don't know, I literally see this card as a yin yang. Obviously, nothing is just black and white. Everything is like in between, and I don't see this like unicorn actually fighting the dragon. It's just kind of they're together. They're there, and they just kind of are trying to be in harmony. I think the same situation is here with this person representing or like being the same thing as the dragon on this picture. It's also like always dark. Here's like sunrise, I assume, but it's like dark forest, dark trees. I think trees might be represented by maybe people. Like, what is bringing the darkness upon this person? Is it like about like letting your intrusive thoughts win? That's why it's called poison cake. The cake is a lie. Like, why is it like this? I definitely could see like there was like a heartbreak of sorts, and that's why we are trying to run it back or like try to dig ourselves out of the situation. You know, like you can be betrayed by your friends. You know, they can like use you because you're famous, for example. Like you can be used for stuff just because you're a good person and you're a giving person and you just happen to give them too much. And they bit off your hand. And obviously there's like the relationship situation when you break up and it takes a while to to get back up on your feet, but like the loss is a loss. You know, they didn't have to die for you to lose them. And it can be, you can lose a friendship, you can lose a partner, you can even lose a pet. And it's all the same. It all hurts, and you need time to build yourself back up. To stand back on your feet, or in this situation, going from the ground to the air and fly. All right, I don't know. I tried my best. This is not the easiest reading. If you see something else, please tell me. I'm actually so drained. These readings were super long, and oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna just fall asleep, but I need to not because it's not that late. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.